Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to day 44, I believe, dropshipping. Today was actually a pretty good day. After everything and thoughts about the day and just productivity, it was definitely a solid day. I did launch just some engagement ads just to kind of warm up the account after getting banned yesterday, after that little screw up. So yeah, we launched the engagement ads, and then the main focus right now is working on the mini VSL ads. And I think this product test is going to be probably the best performance we've seen so far, if not being profitable and ready to scale, because the most legwork I've done has been for this product test. And we've had our challenges with ad accounts and everything getting banned, so that's held us back a little bit. But now I'm making this new batch of ads, and it is the best ads that I've ever made so far, easily. Just the level of editing, and how it starts off. It's not even like an ad. It's like starts off as like a fact, like, did you know this? Did you know that? This is something insane that you never knew that happened. So the hooks are so strong, and I took it from kind of like viral reels. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did used to run a few YouTube channels, one long form and two short form. So I do know, not clickbaity, but I know hooks that will go viral. And I did exit those YouTube channels because of the crackdown on AI assets. So that kind of sucked. That was a good, really easy way to make money. But anything AI or AI voiceover, they started demonetizing all those channels, even if the level of editing is insane. Like, at first it was just AI slop, obviously demonetize that. But even if you use AI assets, AI generations with still a very high level of editing, you still will get demonetized. And both of the shorts channels got demonetized, and then I exited the long form. But the long form is the one that made the most money, so that was a nice exit there. But yeah, basically, so started off as like look on YouTube like a history channel, and go to the shorts and look at the hooks. They always start off with like the ding, a crazy visual, did you know this, super fast, and then it will slow down a little bit. So that's kind of how I started it off. And then we kind of take, it's kind of hard for supplements to make it a history fact. So I didn't do that. I did something a little bit different, but still the same style. Like, did you know this? And it's kind of shouting, and then it slows down a little bit. So I think the click-through rate, we are going to see the best results yet. And then the way it's set up is we stack on existing beliefs. So it's kind of starting off where you might know it, maybe you don't, but you could have heard about it before if you're into supplements. And then, so you stack onto a existing belief, and then you derail away from that to build up your credibility. Because if you started off shooting into the ocean with the crazy fact that is kind of unbelievable, all your credibility is gone. So we're taking existing beliefs, stacking on top of that, and then derailing a little bit into what I want them to know about my product and why they should buy it. So the first 15-20 seconds are not even anything about a sale at all. And then the rest of it is kind of a copy towards the sale. So that's kind of how it's going. And then at the end, one thing that I haven't done before that I'm doing now is I have been seeing on a few people that are scaling massively with VSL AI ads that at the end of it, they're putting user testimonials where they're holding their product. This is this product. Hi, I'm Terrence from Ohio, and I've been using this for 6 months now. It's helped me tremendously. And they usually have like 3 of them. So at the end of it, after the offer and after the main video, I did throw 3 of them in there. And I'm going to have to remake them with a little bit more of a specific avatar. I have to generate my own avatar because with Higgsfield, all the avatars are very young. So, but it did turn out really well. And I can tell they used Higgsfield themselves. So that's really good. That's phenomenal, honestly. So that's going to go in at the end of it. And that's like just user proof right there. You know, if they're not already sold, that's going to, oh, Terrence from Ohio is using it and it's helped him. Why can it not help me? And then if you tackle, you know, your top 3 pain points with your target audience, that 7 to 10 second user testimonial is going to be like gold. If they're not sold, that's going to sell them for sure, because that's not me telling them, that's Terrence from Ohio telling them that it actually does work. So that's really good there. I actually plan to get them done today, but I mean, I was going to do one today, but then I thought of a new script idea, and usually I'll sleep on it and kind of forget it, not really do it. But today, right when I thought about it, I wrote it down immediately and I got straight to work. And this was midway through the first ad. So the first one got done. The second one is still work in progress, just because this level of editing, it's not just giving a prompt to Higgsfield and saying run with it. No, it's, you know, probably 10 B-roll generations, and you need really, really smooth transitions, and you got to know where to pick up the pace and then slow it down and kind of convey the message. So it's very easy to say, but once you're sitting down editing, it's like, oh man, let me do this. Then you look at other examples to compare and contrast, and you're like, damn, well, they're doing this, so now I got to do it. So the hook is definitely my strong suit. My copy, I'm just not sure yet, because obviously I'm not the best copywriter. I'm not the best direct response marketer. But as far as legwork and stacking on all my existing knowledge, you know, I definitely looked back in my ad library at my last product run that I ran 3K up on, and I did look at some of the analytics, and I said, this is my weak point. You know, my cost per click, my CPMs, they were expensive. My CTR was actually surprisingly good. So I know I'm definitely good at hooking people, but I need to drive more of, you need to click this now, click on this ad, and you need to buy this shit now. So that's definitely one of the main focuses on, that we're definitely focusing on for this batch of ads. And I think if we can crack that, which I honestly think I did, because I mean, just insane work on these 2 ads. And I don't know if I'm going to launch these 2 ads or if I'm going to make 3 more, because I know you don't need 50 ads to scale it to $10,000 days. If you get one ad that you're profitable on, you can just keep on bumping budget on the one ad. The only worry about that is fatigue, and you want to update creatives so that you don't start creative fatigue, because that's not good. Obviously, you're not going to get the best metrics with that. But I mean, all it really takes is one ad. So I might just launch these 2 tomorrow, or I might make 3 more static ads, but it's kind of tricky. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to launch these 2 VSL ads tomorrow, and we're going to see what happens, because these are my strongest ads. And if an ad was to win, it would be one of these 2, if not both. So I know it's probably not recommended to launch 2 ads. You know, you want more like surplus of ads, surplus of angles, but I actually have a very high conviction in these ads. And as far as the format and style and hook, we can see if it resonates with my audience, which I honestly think it will, because I do have an older audience, obviously with supplements. The audience is going to be, the demographic is going to be older. And I think, just looking back to my YouTube days with history channels and stuff, usually you do have a little bit of an older, more mature audience. It's not that standard brain rot content So yeah, we're just going to go with it. But that's it for today, guys. That's day 44. We're just locked in trying to optimize everything that's going on, really. Just optimize everything, you know. Put the phone on do not disturb, turn it off, power it down, you know. Don't scroll TikTok, don't respond to the Instagram notification, you know. You got to know when to work and when to relax. And obviously we're not at 1K days, we're not at 10K days, so it's not time to relax. It's time to work. Put the phone down, you know, get off YouTube and just get straight dialed, you know. Grab the notebook, write down what you want to get done today, and make it so difficult that you probably won't achieve it. And I think that's one thing that has really helped me too. Write down what you want to get done today, but make it unrealistic so that you always get more than what you thought you could get done. And that's helped me tremendously. Like, I never finish my daily goals, but I always do more than what I thought I could in a day. So yeah, but that's it for day 44, guys. You know, like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the support. I think we did get like 5 new subscribers this week, so that is really good. But yeah, see you guys.